But besides that whole mess, I wanted to start the stream by talking about Rockville for crying out loud, because I kept saying, oh, I'll talk about it. Oh, like, oh, I'll make a video on it. So I finally want to. Oh, got my throat. Get out the way. So I'm gonna do my best. Like I said, my voice is like shot today. So we'll give it our best. I have some videos lined up that from the event. Oh god, this cup's gonna be bad. I have some videos lined up from the event. Not too much. I got some from each day besides Wednesday. And yeah, I'll talk about each day. Like I said, I'll show some of the videos. So, for those who do not know what Rockville is a 4-day event, 5-day if you go camping, of just rock, metal, just a bunch of bands. Practically, I think. Again, sorry about all this like stuff leading us not. I think it was 150 bands. And also, this was my first festival. I've never done a festival before. So, for my first one, I was like, well, why don't I just go somewhere that I've been? Which is Florida. So, I got my ticket. I went with a buddy of mine. Buzzer for letting me come along with her, because that was great. So, I arrived on Florida, at Florida on Wednesday. What date was it? I have the dates lined up here. I arrived on May 8th. And, like I said, I was at the airport. My buddy drove me all the way. And we camped outside. Wednesday was... what? Jesus Christ. This coughing is gonna be definitely. Wednesday, I don't have any like videos from Wednesday, but like I said, I'm gonna be diving into everything. Wednesday was again the first day. We were camped. The bands we saw, if I remember correctly, were at least I saw because I went in. Problem was they didn't tell us where to go, so I had to walk around the whole venue, and I missed the first band by like a tiny bit. It was I don't remember the first band. That's the first band I missed, but I saw New Year's Day, Saliva, and Hinder. I wanted to go camping for Hinder mainly. I'm glad I saw them. They were the closer. Really, there was no problems on Wednesday at all. There was some of the problems that were there weren't like Blue Ridge bad. Like they weren't good, but it wasn't like disastrous. It was like just stuff coming from my point of view, really. But nothing. But there was no problem that made me go like, oh, I don't want to come back here. Cause I'm probably going next year. But the big problem was heat. And there's nothing you can really do. I mean, they did the best they could. There was AC for both. There was more AC for VIP, but the non-VIPers, we had a decent amount. We had a little area tents we could sit at. There was a water slide. People were spraying, people were using hoses with cold water to spray people down. They did a damn good job with that. It was just so hot. And I don't think they predicted how hot it was going to be. Because I think even on my phone, it was like, oh, it's going to be like 80-ish, and then it was like 95. No one expected that. But it didn't rain either. The only problem I kind of had, really, was a shower situation over on the camp I was at. There was only 2. And it was impossible to really grab a shower unless you were, like, up early. Or you stayed up late. Which I didn't want to do. But yeah, Wednesday was really fun. Before we, like, dive into the bands, because I got stuff from Thursday through Sunday. Thursday is gonna be where a lot of the shit, like a lot of the quote problems happened and all that, like all the stuff. So again, there was no like ugly. It was just bad. And I mean, it's like the obvious stuff, like prices of food. The price of food wasn't too terrible. Like, some of it was expensive, but you got a decent amount from it. Like, I think I bought, like, chicken fingers for, like, $15, and there was a lot of them there. But really, the main thing I ate was the Metallica burger. That shit was, like... How much was it? Oh, sorry, my nose again. I think Metallica burger was like $25, and the burger was huge, but that thing was good. Let's see, there was that. There was the water was actually like pretty cheap. It was $4, but there was a lot of refill stations which were cold. Like there was a lot, and during the show, if you were like near the front, security guards were getting into their coolers and handing out water. That was pretty cool. So props to them. The security there was also really good. We'll get into that later though. So, another problem I had, and this part's because I'm just overweight. That's all. The walk to get to the stages was horrible. Because I had to walk from like halfway across the stadium multiple times just to get water. That was like the issue. But it's nothing really on them. I think this was like the first time they tried 5 stages. I guess they normally do 4. You like the 5-stage gimmick? I would just say add like a water station near the last stage, because there was not one there. Pause music now. I'm going to slowly get myself into place in the corner. So that leads us to Thursday. I do have pictures of the bands I saw, so I can read them off. So Thursday, there's a decent amount of bands I did see that I don't have videos for though, because either I've already seen them or my phone was dead. With how bad the heat was, it drained like my battery, really bad. So I went in around, I think around 12. I went in like at open, and I listened until I wake. I didn't really watch them. I was only in there for Thursday for like a few bands. But I saw Saliva again. They were pretty good. Once again. They did a cover of Lose Yourself by Eminem, which was really good. I saw Skillet a bit. And here's where one problem came in, which was fixed. The stage... The 2 big stages had some audio issues. So, like, no one could hear Skillet at all. But when Mudvayne came on, it fixed. I did see Mudvayne. They weren't really my style. Where did I get the first? Oh no, I didn't get any videos from Thursday. Shit, alright, well then let me work on the music and I'll talk about Thursday. I thought I had videos from Thursday, do I not? No, I don't. So I have videos starting from Friday. Oops, I thought I'm on. God, this cost is like kill me. So, I'll talk about Thursday, and then I'm gonna do my best to talk about it because I don't know most of these bands. So, oops, I'm gonna zoom in on the image, but I can't. So I saw Saliva again; they were good. I saw Skillet. If the mic was fixed, it would have been good. And I saw Mudvayne; they weren't really my style. And then I saw. So the last 3 bands I saw, I'm upset I didn't get to record because my phone died. We saw Judas Priest, which was my first time seeing Judas Priest. They were so fucking good. I was over on the other stage. I was over at Octane Drift, while they were at Apex, and they were playing Judas Priest on the Titan show. Judas Priest stole that show. To me, they were the best of the night. I then got to see Disturbed. I've already seen him once. I got to see him again, which I wish I had some video footage of that. I don't. I have older video footage, which I don't think I can get right now, because it's on my phone. But Disturbed was really good. the close of the night I actually left during this was Motley Crue. I'm gonna get probably hate for saying this. I'm not a Motley Crue fan. And I wasn't a big fan of what they were playing. And like most of these bands, if I've heard like one song by them, I'll still try to listen to them when I go, like if I see them live. And I did, I tried. And I was like, not really, so I left. So I didn't stay for Motley Crue. Now let's pause the music, because we're going to be getting into Friday, which I have a bunch of videos for. Friday, to me, was the best. I went in early. I went in at like 11:30 when gates opened. I don't have footage for these first two bands, but I have footage of most of them. So I got to see Alien Ant Farm, which they were good. Alien Ant Farm was really good. I really want to see them again. And I got to see Sleep Theory, who I've never heard of. They were good. Now let's jump into the video. Jump into the videos I got recorded. When I get to like that band, I'll show some of the videos. So, what's up? Where's my? Yes, there we go. Window. Whoops. That one? Yeah. Okay. So the first recording I have is of Kim Dracula, who my brother listens to them. I went because my brother was like, you need to tell me if it's good. So I went. And this is probably like the best. Let me see if I have any other like videos I could show off from Kim as well. No, I need to get the vids and memes on the server because that's where they all are. Here, give me a second. So there's the first, second. What's this one like? No, I don't think I have really any other good video of Kim, really. It's probably the best one. What we're gonna get. So this is like the song I recorded for my brother. For the last time I hope you fucking try. Yeah, that's it for that. It wasn't long at all. Because like I said, I was saving my phone, and you'll hear why in a couple minutes. So, oh wait, is it in here the one I'm looking for? No, it's 24, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess I didn't post in here either, so I'm gonna have to talk about that too. So yes, there was Kim. So Kim was really good. Got the next video up already. Again, sorry about all this coughing. Oh god damn. I shouldn't be streaming today because of how bad this coughing fit's gonna be, but screw it. Meatball. There's also a few things I forgot to talk about on Thursday, which we'll go back over real quick. So, one thing I do want to mention. The people that were there, like the fans. Holy shit, were they some of the nicest fucking people I met. Now, there's a few stories of some assholes, but I went in. I was pretty much alone this day. Because my body didn't really have it in. They wanted to see Disturbed, and I but I went in. I think I was waiting at... Oh, I was at Disturbed. Okay, I had to think of where I was. I was like, what the fuck was that when this happened? I was at Disturbed and I ran into someone who was like in full cosplay. And they were like one of the nicest people I met. We talked like all night. And we were, funny enough, he told me about Kim Dracula and like how good their show is. And I told him about, who did I tell him? I think I told him about Magnolia Park, who we'll be getting to at the end. And I was like, look, I'll go see them. You gotta go see Magnolia. They're good as hell. And like everyone was just so nice. As we get down the line of days, you'll see like how messed up it got. Biryani. So yeah, so like I said, Thursday was great. It's Friday. Again, we saw Kim Dracula, who's really good. I pretty much stayed at like 3 stages. I don't have any video footage of this. I do, but it didn't send on Discord sadly, so I can't get it right now. But I got to see the Living Color, who, holy shit, that was like a dream come true. I was front row to that too. Like I was front row. So that was really fun. I then got to hear, who is this? Nitzer EBB? I don't know who the hell they are. But now, it's time for a few more videos. So, I'm gonna talk about this band after I show them. This was these guys were the show to be at. So, first off, I want to say, he didn't come out. And I think he did do this tour as well. Like, I think he was there for them. Tank? I think his name is. I'm probably brain farting because my brain is going to work. But the North American music tour, I think it's what it is. I don't remember the name. Who went with Callboy. Thank you for stopping at Rockville. Like, really. Because I wanted to see them at Blue Ridge, but I didn't go to Blue Ridge. And apparently, I guess, I know Blue Ridge was shit, so I'm glad I didn't go. And I was supposed to see them in my hometown before Rockville, and I didn't because I didn't have the money. So this was great. It was a big crowd, energetic as all hell. And Callboy was just fun throughout the whole set. I think it was like an hour. And they were great. I think I have like 3 videos from them. So this is the beginning of it. I forgot what happened. So, what what just happened at the end was, so obviously I was front row. Yeah, I was really close to the barricade. I wasn't expecting a mosh pit to break out, like, right behind me. And you'll see that I actually ended up moving from the spot, like, at the end. Which I'll tell another story about. Yeah, so that was their first song. I actually don't know if I have the breakdown of it saved. I do not. Let me go get the breakdown part of it saved real quick. That part was really good. Is it this one? No, which one is it? Is it this one? This one? It's that one. I'm like sitting there trying to figure out which one it is. I'm like, it's that one, it's that one, it's that one. Okay. Making sure I went through. Yeah, I did. Let me quickly now. That. And then go back to the photos from here. So this is the remainder of that song. Not the remainder, this is the ending of it. This shit was, I guess this was fun. Yeah, that shit was great. I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy I got to see him. So, we move on now to this one, I think. Is this next one? Yes, it is. So this one's a little bit of a longer video. So this is like halfway through the set, where they performed, they performed Every Time We Touch. So I to a tiny bit of a story time. So, oh my fucking nose. So, also hi Gurky. So, the video ends there, but they play a few more songs, and this is right before the last video I'm going to show, and when right before I moved spots. So the mosh pit opened up more, and I ended up getting put in it, which I've never been in one, and I was trying to leave. When you're like moving around a mosh pit, people don't know if you're trying to leave or not. And I ended up losing my footing and fell. And this was nothing on the guy. This was just bad timing. As I fell, someone was already coming around, and I don't know if he stepped on or if he just like kicked really hard as he was running, but like my ankle just, he did something to my ankle. I don't remember if he stepped on it or kicked it. But again, it wasn't on him. Right after that happened, he helped me up and helped me get out of there. And like for the rest of the day, I was in pain. But luckily, my ankle was broken. It wasn't even sprained. It was just hurt. Which is why I moved spots. And I am now in this clip over here. Oh, this is gonna be bright. And this is the last video I took of Callboy. So this was their last song they played. And I had to get it. I had to get a video recording of it. And yeah, it's only 23 seconds. I remember I tried to show off how big the crowd was. That crowd was huge. Like it was fucking huge. I was not expecting. I mean, I was probably about to have a big crowd, not that big. I put back on the music and we go back to story time. But yeah, hi Gertie, welcome in. We're just talking about Rockville. I'm finally showing off everything. So we go back to the music so I could do a little bit more of a story time. So let me also hide this part now. Where's the picture? Because I need to see how. I need to see who else I saw because I can't remember off the top of my head. So after Cowboy, I'm a little bit upset because I missed the Offspring. I really wanted to see the Offspring because they're done next year. Like they're done. But I didn't get to see Offspring. However, again, I got to see Cowboy, which I think is a much better pick since I know a lot more Cowboy music. And it was just so good. But then tragedy struck a bit after that. So the next band to play was Falling in Reverse. I only got one video, and I'm actually glad I got this video. Because I was trying to find water, and this is why I said they need to have water over on the bigger stage. Because I went from I went from Inferno, not Inferno. I went from Vortex, which is like in the middle, all the way to Apex, which was like far on the right. And I was out of water, and they didn't have anything over there, so I had to walk all the way to Garage to grab water, and then go all the way back to Apex, where I missed most of Falling in Reverse. Also, side note, I did see Slaughter to Prevail. I forgot, I saw them as I was waiting for Callboy. Because after that Nitzer guy ended, Slaughter to Prevail played right behind me on the other stage. I was like, alright, I'll listen to them. But, I did get to get one video of Falling in Reverse. Only one. Actually, I have two, but I'm going to show off only one of them. Where is it? Oh god. You'll notice also, like, throughout, like, the end of the days each time, I'm further back. Because I was like, I don't want to be, like, up front for some of these bigger stages. Or, like, for these bigger bands. Because I knew I was going to get injured, and I wasn't going to get out of there until late. But, we go to Falling in Reverse, which was... Again, I got to hear Ron live, which is really good. And he did this. So, before I hit play, he plays his Watch the World Burn song, obviously. But he continued the final part multiple times. I caught the first part, and this is the end of the second part and the final part that he did. I don't think he does it yet. So that was that was like impressive. I've never heard him do that. Like before he did that, he was doing it like kind of like opera style, which was also pretty cool. But now we get to the final band of the night, which I was stoked for. I'm upset because I missed one of the songs to record because I was leaving, and I didn't know they made that song. So I was a little bit upset, but I got to see like half of their set, and then I was tired. The last band I got to see was Limp Bizkit, which, holy shit, I never thought I was ever gonna want to go see them. And this shit was good. So, this is the beginning of the set. I got two videos from it. I'm upset I didn't get the third one. I'll talk about the third one, however. And then we go into Saturday. Yeah, and then I stopped. So now you see why I started to listen to that song on stream a lot. Heard it live, and I also it took me a while to figure. I knew the song, I just didn't know the name of it, so it took me a while to find it. However, that wasn't the song I went there for. I went there for the next song, which I'm so happy I got to hear. Yeah, I was so happy. I got to hear the Undertaker's or Badass Taker's theme live. Now, that shit was also really good. Alright. Close the window. Back to Spotify. So, like I said, I missed one thing. And it was as I was leaving. Because that song was like maybe 5 songs deep into their set list. And it was already late. What time did they get on stage? They got on stage at like 10:30. And they played past their mark. They did end the night though with break stuff again. That was great. I got to hear it. Because where I was on the campground, I could hear it really well. But they played My Way or the Highway. And I didn't know they made that. Like as I was leaving, I got to the bus. It wasn't really a bus. It was like a trolley to get back to camp. He started to play, and I was like, well, I'm already out. I don't want to go back in. So that made me upset, but Limp Bizkit was really good. In general, Friday was like the best show. It had so many good bands. And now we moved to Saturday. Saturday was like meh for me. Like Saturday and Sunday were like meh, but there were some good bands. I'm upset I didn't get to see most of them. But Friday, who did I go in? Oh, I went in to go see Primus. I don't. I'm not gonna show off any videos of Primus. That would be like the one that could get me copyright strike. But I got to see Primus. I saw a few bands, but I only got footage of one band, which is one of my favorite bands. But I saw Primus. They were actually pretty good. I'm planning on maybe to go see them again with Coheed and Cambria. But I'm actually not going to show these videos because they're probably everywhere. I got to see A Day to Remember, which I've seen multiple times already. So, like, they were also really good. Honestly, A Day to Remember always puts on a good show. That was it. Oh, no, I went to go see Code Orange, who, I actually left early because here comes the asshole stories. So this didn't happen to me, it happened to someone else. But I was sitting there, I was listening, because I was hoping they were going to play a Shatter for Bray Wyatt, since he passed away recently. I was like, okay, they're probably going to play it. I'll watch it, because I really want to hear that. Apparently there was some asshole in the pit who was, like, legit punching people. So I left. I left halfway through their set. Surprisingly, they didn't play it. Then Foo Fighters was the closer. I've never been a Foo Fighters fan, so I left. Now, Sunday, though, I have 2 final videos. Sunday was really good. So I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I saw 8 bands, and I only got footage of 2. So we went in. Mainly I mainly went like alone. She went to go hang out with her friend. I think next year we're both gonna be going in together, and I'll also be I'm buying my buddy a ticket. I want her to come along. But I told her, I was like, you can get your camping fee. I'm gonna buy your actual ticket. So the first band I saw that day was Drowning Pool. Oh god, that's loud. I gotta get everything up and running so you guys can see this. Yeah, so I got to see Drowning Pool, which I've never seen live, obviously. I've never seen most of the bands live. And I had to get the one song in there to record. That was great. The crowd was also really like into it, which I was surprised to be like, especially for the morning, because that was early in the morning. So I'm really surprised at how well that was. And next, I saw Bob Dylan. Never seeing him again. I hated that. But the last band I saw, which I am, that's not it. Oh, I think I accidentally deleted it. Hang on. Let me go get it. Oh, but that's the thing I remember. What the fuck was the other one? I gotta find it. It's all the way down here somewhere. Is it this one? Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Alright, downloads. Down here. Alright. So the last band I saw, which I'm really happy I saw, is if you were around on TikTok for a little bit, you probably heard their music at some point. But oh, my throat. I got to see Magnolia Park, which is a band I've been wanting to see. And it's the only one song I'm going to show because the other ones were full videos. Okay. So yeah, that was that was Magnolia. Turn back on this music because now I'm just gonna talk about the rest of the days. I don't got any more videos, but I got some stories. Set myself up right here. Hello, I'm now in the front again. Oh, fuck, my goddamn throat. So, go back to my picks so I can talk about the next bands. So, some Magnolia, they were great. That was another band I was front row to. So I saw Theory of a Dead Man. That were really good. And Bad Omens. And then the three final bands I saw, there's reasons I didn't take videos of all of them. First up was Breaking Benjamin. I'm a huge Breaking Benjamin fan. However, I didn't want to do any videos. The reason why was because, for each band I really wanted to see, I wanted to record them. Because I've never seen them. But Breaking Benjamin, I was like, I've already seen them before. I want to experience this without my phone. I shut off my phone and I watched. I did that for like most of these bands. Like, what ones I really wanted to see I recorded? Like a song or two. I was like, yes, I want this because I've never like heard them. It's rare. Break Mention was good, obviously. They played Diary Jane, I Will Not Bow. There's a lot of good shit. Second to last band was Evanescence. Holy shit! The only reason I didn't record was because of like how stunned I was. She was fucking amazing. I am happy that I got to see her live. She was really good. And then the end of the night, there's a big reason why I didn't record this one. I've recorded them a lot. The last one of the night was Slipknot. Which, there's no introduction to why I didn't record them. There isn't. I've seen Slipknot so much. My phone was dead as well. So. And I was like, alright, they're just gonna play what I saw before. Yeah, I wish my phone wasn't dead. They played a bunch of old shit that came out in their old outfits. All in all, the 4 days were great. Or the 5 days. I don't really count Wednesday, because Wednesday was just like we relaxed from the drive. And then we went in, like, late to see these bands. It was, for my first festival, it was great. It makes me want to go back. Which, again, I'm going to do everything I can to go back. This time with VIP. I had that much fun. And obviously, I was away from Twitch. I was away from Twitter. I was talking to certain people on Discord, and that was it. I pretty much took like a mental week off. And even when I came back, I didn't stream for like another 2 days. I was like, fuck it. I want to relax. I don't want to see drama. I don't want to hear drama. I just want to be here with music, with metalheads, rock heads, grudge heads, all of that. And just relax. And that's what I did. Just relaxed. I had fun. It was the most fun I've had in, like, outside of doing, like, streams and collabs and shit, the most fun I've had in a long-ass time. And just seeing those bands, being able to meet some of the band members. I got to have a tiny conversation with the lead singer of Magnolia Park. I was right at the stage when he came out. So when I talked a bit, I got to talk to the drummer of Saliva without even knowing he was the drummer of Saliva till he took the stage. It was just a fun time. And like I said, will I do it again? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'll do it again. And I'm excited to do it again.